Hi, John Asen, Director of Instruction down here at 3D Golf Performance, and I want to discuss with you today a concept around keeping your perspective in your backswing in order to stay centered in your pivot. And what I'm going to do here is a couple different swings, and the first one on a face-on view here, just a normal perspective to the ball, would lead me to believe that my head and my perspective to the ball would remain the same. Many golfers in their pivot have some movement, whether it's through their hips and they tilt back towards the target, or if there's a huge amount of rotation and axis tilt in an opposite direction, the head and your perspective of the golf ball will likely change. And I want you to do a little test to see that if your perspective from address to the top of your swing has really changed. And what I need you to do is grab an object. In this case, I'm going to use my impact bag. Now, I'm not going to look at the impact bag, but certainly my peripheral vision, I'll be able to see clearly the bag. And while I'm looking at the ball and I see the bag, I'm going to take my club to the top, and I notice that my perspective of the bag hasn't changed. So it feels like I can anchor my pivot a little bit closer to center. If I have any hip motion to the right, I likely will find my tilt of my eyes and my spine this way, and therefore that perspective is greatly going to change. And again, the opposite would be the golfer that moves off the ball, trying to shift weight or what have you. Now, by no means am I suggesting the head needs to remain dead still, but we all know one of our essentials in the game is to have a steady head. And this is just one way, as I look at you golfers out there, to remain a little bit more centered in your pivot, is to just grab a box of Kleenex, whatever it is. In my case, I've got my impact bag here, and as I go to the top from here, I can see the bag, and my perspective of the bag hasn't changed. So now I'm going to make a swing. And I really felt centered in my pivot, and one key outcome from that is usually a really good impact condition, getting that weight left, maintaining good shaft lean in the handle as you go forward into your strike. So try this little drill. Good luck with it, and remember, enjoy the hit.